Hey, hey, it's all about the energy. Hey, it's all about the energy. All about the energy. It's kind of crazy. They all want your energy. Been on a business as a friend or an enemy. It's clear apparently. They love your energy. I get it. It's all about your energy. Hey, it's all about the energy.
Morning, 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 morning. Morning, Empress B. We was just talking about you this morning. Look who shows up. We was just talking about you, Empress B.
Good morning. Hey,
Hey,
it's all about the energy.
it's all about the energy. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, good morning.
It's all about the energy.
Hey, good morning.
All about the energy.
Hey, it's kind of crazy. It's all about your energy. Been on a business as a friend or an enemy. It's clear apparently. They love your energy. I get it. It's all about the energy.
Hey.
Hey,
It's all about the energy.
Hey.
Hey,
hey, hey,
it's all about the energy. Hey, is this a friend or an enemy?
good morning.
Hey, good morning.
So glad to see you.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, it's kind of crazy. Hey,
Hey.
they all want your energy.
Blessings, blessings, greetings.
Good morning. Come on in. Share this video out. We got something to talk about. Hey, it's all about the energy. Hey, it's all about the energy.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, it's all about the energy.
Hey, good morning. Grand Rising. Hey,
It's all about the energy.
hey, is this a friend or an enemy? Hey,
Hey, Juanita.
hey, it's kind of crazy. They all want your energy. Been on a business as a friend or an enemy. It's clear apparently. They love your energy. I get it. It's all about your energy. Hey,
Hey,
is this a
it's all about the energy.
Hey, hey, it's all about your energy.
Hey,
Is this a friend or an enemy? Hey, it's clear apparently.
good morning.
Hey.
Hey, good morning.
So glad to see you.
Hey, it's all about the energy. Hey,
Hey, tribe.
it's all about your
Good
energy.
morning.
Hey, tribe.
Hey,
It's all about your energy.
Go. Hey,
It's all about the energy.
what?
Hey,
It's kind of crazy. They all love your energy. Been on a business as a friend or an enemy. It's clear apparently. They love your energy. I get it. It's all about your energy.
Hey, it's all about the energy.
Is this a friend or an enemy? Okay, it's clear apparently. They all love your energy. Hey, they all love your energy. Hey, hey, hey.
Yes, definitely.
It's all about the
good
energy.
Indeed.
Good morning. What's up, tribe?
Grand Rising.
Hey, guys.
it's all about
Hey,
the
Celia.
energy.
Hey, Empress. Hey, Life. What's up, guys?
Grandest Rising.
It's all about your energy, okay? We coming through this morning with another live for you guys. Make sure you guys take the message, how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, thumbs up, hearts, subscribe, all that good stuff. Make sure if you guys like this video, you share it out with your friends, your family, your loved ones. There's a lot of people that need these messages, right?
That's right.
And a lot of people are like, you guys just need, more people need to hear it. So make sure you guys share this video out if you love it. And if you're not already, you may want to subscribe, okay? So we're going to get into this morning message. And it's cool because the first thing I pulled out this morning.
Hello, everyone.
Right.
I just want to say
I know,
hello.
my God, I'm so excited.
She's
Ain't I?
moving very quickly. Hey,
I got ahead
Tribe.
of myself, y'all.
How's everyone doing? God bless everyone. Appreciate your energy being here. And Empress B, God bless you. Like, I was going through my processions.
Yeah, my
and-
husband was talking to me this
and
morning.
I honestly saw you. Like, I saw you in the spirit. Like, and like, I was amazed by it because I normally, I'm pretty like, I'm the most down to earth person. So I don't be bent out of shape, running down spirits and all of that. But you did come to me, right? And we probably gonna inbox you about some things, right? So it was good. Like, it's good to have people who energy is so solid, right? Because like sometimes people come to me and sometimes the things that's revealed to people, I just gotta be humble and keep it moving. But seldomly do somebody come to me as solid, to as though God is like, move towards this person or this energy. So it was good, right?
Good energy.
And before she jumped into the angel numbers, I want to give y'all the download that Spirit gave me, because this was it was a sequence. Like, I was refining myself in the shower. That's when all my thoughts correlate, right? That's when my intuition is really sharp. And the download that I got from Spirit this morning was agreeance is common energy, right? Agreeance is common energy. Now, that's not necessarily good or necessarily bad, right? What is predicated upon is the people that you have things in common with. If they low vibrational, then then agreement is a low vibrational energy. Meaning, if you are looking for agreement from people that's low vibrational, your level of agreement, it puts you in a low vibrational energy. Now, in the same token, agreement with things that are high vibrational is more conducive. So I say that to say, if you trying to reach some type of level of agreement with people and energy, make sure it's high vibrational people. Don't find yourself going back and wishing that people would hear you and trying to resonate with people that's moving in another direction. You don't really need that level of agreement. It brings you into a common frequency. It's like if I'm walking around and everybody agree with me and they still doing them in every way possible, and I'm agreeing with that, then that means that it's something off about me. It should be a level of disagreement as you begin to progress. You shouldn't be in agreement with things that kept you bound or kept you at a low vibration. No, your level of agreement should be with people that's conducive to your growth and your development.
Okay. That's so real. I just heard expired contracts. There's a lot of contracts that have expired. The expiration date has already come and gone. So, a lot of contracts are just over with, and new contracts are being formed. So that's the beautiful thing about it. It's like, while these contracts have ended, God has given us better contracts, with better, better things included. And I know this to be true because we have Soul Mission here for you showing up this morning. And I love this number. This is one of my favorite numbers. 1010 is showing up for you. Now, I don't know if you're 20 years old, you've been going through a 10-year cycle, or you're just at the end of something. The 10 is like when something is completed, a cycle is over. And we also have time showing up for you. I heard time is on my side.
Yes, it is.
That's what I just heard. Someone needs to know that, like, time is on your side, okay? Like, I know you've wasted a lot of time in life, but right now time is on your side, okay? Something about that. So it says, let time forget those scars. I feel like you've gone through so many things, okay? You have endured so much pain, right? But right now is a time to let the hurt go, allow the scars to heal and to move forward, right? We have 1010, soul's mission. We have independence, soul mission, alone time, learning, healing, and aspirations, okay? So, focusing on self, a lot of alone time. I feel like someone's addressing their insecurities. I had to realize with my own self, until I was able to overcome my own insecurities, I couldn't be the best person I needed to be for people, for myself, for my children, for my husband, right? So I had to learn how to be 100% secure with myself. And I feel like someone else is going through this. You're at a time where you ain't perfect, and that's okay. But you're perfectly where you should be and who you should be. And that's beautiful. I'm seeing someone, and literally I'm imagining like a dog licking his wounds. That's what I'm seeing right now. I feel like you're licking your wounds. You're climbing out of things one step at a time. And it says, take a few deep breaths and focus inward. You need time to think things over and consider your options. At this time, you must rely solely on yourself. You might not believe it, but you're heading in the right direction. What appears to be a lull in activity is just natural part of the process. So things could be held up for you right now, or it can be moving pretty slow. But remember, it doesn't, progress is progress, whether it's fast or whether it's slow. Like you're making progression here. And I'm picturing like the Knight of Pentacles. He moves very slow and methodical, and this is you. I feel like you could be moving very slow, but that thing is getting taken care of. Like business is being handled here. Okay, 1010, we have completion here. It's time to complete something.
This cycle. It's a cycle.
Oh, you got cycle over there.
Uh-huh. I got a cycle over here, right? First of all, I want to encourage somebody, right? Now, this part of your cycle is telling me 5 of Pentacles, Strength in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So this morning, somebody can really be going through, this is a lack of faith and a lack mindset, right? And you could have lost a little money, right? Took a little financial hit. And I feel like somebody this morning with this 5 of Pentacles, you could be feeling isolated, and you could even be feeling a little bit insecure, right? It's just a cycle. It's not a permanent, this is not a permanent energetic positioning, right? This is just a cycle, right? So I don't know if you hear or you move through this, but nevertheless, this 5 of Pentacles, it has more to do with the way you perceiving things. It's a lack of faith. And the card says poverty. This is not the kind of poverty where you think, oh, I'm going to be outside begging. This is more mental. This is more something that's probably been passed down in your generation. Lack of being able to see yourself with it is what I'm picking up. Not being able to fully see yourself with a certain thing or see yourself in a certain standing, right? It's got you kind of in an isolated place. And with the strength being in reverse, inner strength, doubt, weakness, insecurity, like I said, low energy, emotion, struggle, pride, right? So this is a cycle. And I believe it's time for somebody to let go of these energies, right? This King of Pentacles in reverse, it screams of indulgence, materialism, stubborn, obsessed with wealth and status, corruption financially, and vices. Now, I'm really feeling like this could be an opposing energy that you also need to let go. The King of Pentacles in reverse, definitely a masculine energy, right? And the King of Pentacles is an energy that's supposed to be working forward. When it's in reverse, it's a person hustling backwards, right? So this could be a person in your energy, like easily you take 2 steps forward, here they got you going 3 steps backwards. If this is not you, this could be somebody that you need to let go, or energy you need to let go, right? It says cycle. I'm gonna leave these 3 right here. Move on, because I believe this is like, I don't believe this is where somebody may be here, but I'm feeling like it's more to this story. So
we got freedom of faith, showing freedom through faith. I calm my thoughts and rise above fear. I free myself of all doubt by ensuring my doubts to God. I have faith in God's perfect timing and placement. I trust his will and find freedom. Someone's feeling liberated here. Okay? Maybe you didn't feel like that at one point. Maybe you know how you feel like stuck at a point in your life where it's like, damn, I can't move, you know? Well, you don't feel like that anymore. Okay? Something about your faith. I don't care how you felt at one time. There's something about you currently being happy here. We got happy, oh, happy days. That's what I just heard. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. When Jesus was. Sister Act 2 could be significant here. Whoopi Goldberg. Okay. Y'all remember back in the day, they tried to make it seem like Whoopi wasn't attractive or something. It was crazy because she was always beautiful. But I noticed that, you know, people outside of us always found her attractive. I don't know, something about that. This could be you. You could be going through this. Like, you know, you could have been called the ugly duckling in school, but now you're the beautiful swan or something like that. I don't know. Someone's happy here. Embrace your loving connection and be happy. Okay? Be happy exactly where you are. Okay? Exactly who you are. And then we got resources coming out for you. Number 333. I love this. We got material, spiritual abundance, wealth, resources, confidence, material gain, epic romance. Ooh. Okay. So I don't know. You guys are coming into a lot of things. I feel like it's because of your confidence, you know. I ain't talking about being cocky. I'm talking about being confident in who God made you to be, you know, living in your purpose, you know, using your gifts, right? So we got all that is good and pleasant in your life will multiply. Angels are sending you this number 333 to reassure you of the prosperity and well-being ahead. Your surrounding will treat you with admiration and respect. Use it for the greater good. Okay? So I don't know. You could be showing up, you know, very well respected right now. You could be finding a lot more people really attracted to your energy, you know, maybe wanting to get to know you a little bit more, and not even on a sexual level. I'm talking about just on who you are. I'm saying what do you call it? Biography? What do you call it?
Autobiography.
Autobiography. I don't know if someone's a writer here. You could be writing or something like this. You could be needing to write. Someone has a story. Okay? An inspirational story, because remember, we have inspiration showing up to here as well. Okay? This could cause material gain. Someone needs to do something with what they have. Use what you got to get what you want. Okay? Now, not in a bad way, right? We talk about healthy risk, right? So I feel like your story, your testimony, someone could be needing to do something with it. Okay? It could be a part of your material gain. It could really help enlighten other people as well here. But we got resources. I don't know if you're gaining more resources are being sent into you. If you're able to help people because you have more resources, you better. Okay? Like Spirit is saying right now, if you were provided with extra resources, make sure that you are, you know, doing what you can to help people. Okay?
So this over here is a little more complex, right? I got the Ace of Wands in reverse to the Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. So easily, two things here. Something got sent back, and somebody had a drastic change of pace or positioning. The Ace of Wands to the Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, that's very much a regretful energy. That's like somebody doing something and then it easily going back. And now you have this card of regret.
Return to sender.
It could be a return to sender. It could be somebody could have did this,
right?
Or you could have. It could be a return to sender, or it could be a prayer. I just feel like it's something that's been sent back in this energy. Ace of Wands in reverse to the Ace of Pentacles, right? Which is abundance, opportunity, and new career. Also, this could be a drastic shift in your mind. You know, your mindset. Because the Ace of Wands screams of delays, apathy, boredom, lack of motivation, lack of energy, lack of passion, weighed down, unfinished enterprises. But then it's the Ace of Pentacles upright, abundance, manifestation, opportunity. Somebody, you changed your energy. You switched your energy. That, and like I said, is a double read. Also, something could have easily been sent at you, and even if you didn't do a return to sender, maybe you did a prayer. You know, maybe you did something, but it's a dynamic shift in energy, and it's got some people definitely in sorrow, remorse, and regret, right? Calm and reverse, of course. Right. You know, when somebody's in regret, it's not a calm energy. They may appear to be calm on the surface, but when you're in regret, it's inner turmoil. There's nothing calm about it. So easily, right? I feel like for you, collective, this Ace of Pentacles is a imagine the Ace of Pentacles to the Five of Cups. Why would my health be causing somebody grief? You see that? Like, why? Like, it can't be, you know, Ace of Pentacles is not going to put me in the Five of Cups. It's going to put a hater in the Five of Cups. It's going to put a person that wants to see me down. And I feel like that's what this Ace of Wands in reverse is all about. I'm really feeling like somebody threw a magic spell at somebody and it went back to them. It redirected somehow. And I don't really feel like nobody did. Some of y'all, you do return to senders. But I don't really feel like that technology is present. I don't feel like return to sender technology. I feel like somebody, you know, you realize in your will, you have a powerful will and you have a powerful prayer. And you was determined, look, this is not going to work or be effective on me anymore, right? Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, sorrow, bereavement. And acceptance. And a lot of people, before I get out of there, that's one thing about a hater. That's at the point where it get real for a hater, when they reach acceptance.
If you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. If you ain't got no haters, you ain't
somebody,
popping.
you got your haters out here reaching a point of acceptance. They in that stage of grief where, you know, acceptance is one of the 7 stages, right? So when the hater find acceptance, it really get real for them, right?
You gotta be, you know, and be careful what you pray for, okay? Let me tell you that. Be careful what you pray for, because you just might get it, you know? And that's real. Like, you know, be prepared for the things that you are asking for, okay?
Especially if you're surrounded by a lot of negative energy and you praying for better, God will start removing those negative energies away, right?
Be careful what you
And
ask.
sometimes we be like, well, God, I don't know why you don't move that so fast, though. But, you know, God's time, divine timing is different from our timing.
That's right. And then, you know, I feel like, you know, be specific with your prayers is very important. You know, pay attention to the details of your prayer. Like we pay attention to the details of our makeup, our shape ups, our clothes, right? We should pay attention to the details of what we're praying about, right? Because it can really change your life here is what I'm hearing. And I know this to be true because we have fate coming out for you, okay? Affirmation for acceptance, right? Accepting the things you can't change. It's your fate here. Okay, someone's okay with that. You could be a person that comes off a little witchy. Okay, people could have accused you of things that you literally don't practice, because that's what I'm seeing here. I don't know if it's just your vibe, your energy. People assume that you practice things that you have no idea. I feel like I'm talking to someone where it's like people come and ask you how to do certain shit that you don't even know how to do, because you're like, I don't know, all I do is pray. Okay, something about that.
You know, they accuse Jesus Christ of witchery.
Right? Something about dice is significant here. I don't know if you're a crap player or, you know, something like that. We got a cat showing up here and also the hawk or a raven. Okay? You could be from Maryland, Baltimore. Shout out to Baltimore. Okay? The Baltimore Ravens could be your favorite team. Something about a purple dress here. Someone's very royal. Something about that. We got meditation to dig deep. Okay? So it's very important to dig deep right now. Okay, get to the root, okay, of a situation here. Something very significant about purple. I don't know if this is your birthstone. Okay, I'm not sure. I can't remember which birthstone is purple.
This is ill. This purple.
I can't
Like,
remember.
look, it says fate, right? She has a book that says fate. somebody draped in royalty.
Okay.
Like your bloodline is screaming purple.
Someone could literally go out and like dig for natural raw crystals or something like that. You could be a person that goes out and dig for crystals and different things. Okay, but we got meditation to dig deep. You know, you could be really needing to go get your hands in the dirt, you know, with a nice prayer, your feet on the ground. Something about you being balanced, your root chakra, Muladhara chakra. Okay, number 7, that's the base, right? Something about, you know, keeping yourself in divine alignment. Okay, I see yin and yang energy, but I feel like it's not on the same. It's like a seesaw. The energy is not balanced right now, or something like that. Okay, someone could definitely needing to be ground. Someone needs to ground because something's unleveled here. It could be your emotions. It could be someone else's emotions, but there's something that's just not leveled out. I'm seeing a seesaw. Did someone take their child to the playground yesterday or something? I'm seeing a seesaw. Someone could have a child, 5, 6. I'm seeing someone at a playground. Or this could be your plans for today or something like that. I don't know. Okay. Guess what? We got 9, 9, 9, 9. We got the quad 9s coming out for you. Okay. Very good number. Right. This says prosperity. Hello. I'll take it. Okay. We got hope, optimism, liberation, success, prosperity, excitement, and enthusiasm. This is good energy. You know, this is the energy where you focus your mind to have a good day. This is the energy where you know that the weapons form, but they ain't gonna prosper. This is the energy that, you know, this too shall pass. This is the energy where God will get you out of it like he did the last time and the time before that and the time after this one, okay? It's like that kind of energy. The problems you have today will eventually disappear. Your guardian angel encourages you to maintain a positive outlook on life since your luck may be about to change. That means divine timing, things are changing, okay? We don't believe in luck over here, right? It is time to put use, excuse me, y'all. It is time to put to use your captivating energy and inspirational personality. Don't let your ego get the best of you. I've seen a lot of collaborations, okay? There's a lot of people where you literally just need to reach out to somebody, okay? Reach out and touch is what I'm hearing. Like, you need to reach out and touch. A lot of you guys, you need other people around you that are like you because you need your energy healed too from a healer, right? Sometimes the healer needs healing, right? So I'm seeing, you know, divine relationships being established, friendships, lovers, you know, a whole bunch of prosperity and abundance here because people are choosing enthusiasm and excitement, liberation and hope. People are becoming more optimistic instead of pessimistic, and 9999 is showing up for you.
Okay, so we got a Queen of Wands out here, right? And I really feel like this could be collective. This is fire sign energy. And the Queen of Wands in reverse. So it's a very selfish energy. It's a very self-centered and very inverted energy, right? And I'm sitting here wondering like, well, why, you know, what would have the Queen of Wands in reverse, right? And it says it at the bottom of the card, is deceit. And this is being justified by reflection, right? Sometimes it gets like that. When we think about what people done to us and we think about how people have deceived us, it really put us in reverse. We get very selfish. We get very introverted. We get very suspicious, right? And we get, like she said, pessimistic, narrow-minded, right? And I feel like maybe somebody could have told you a lie that puts you in this kind of energy. If this is resonating with you, somebody could be around you in this energy. But I really feel like this is a personal connection. Like, reflection is needed. Like, when we stand in reverse, the first thing we need to do to get out of being in reverse is reflect. Even as reflecting on the day you had before, reflecting on your last hour, reflecting on your past. But when we in a mode of being selfish and we inverting, because selfish doesn't mean you're not sharing anything. Selfish minded can be like really you know, hypersensitive to what affects you, but null and void when it comes to others. That's selfish. Like, to really think like when we think the world owes us something, that's selfish. You know, when we feel like we the only ones going through, that's selfish, right? All of these things are selfish. So it puts us in reverse. So Spirit says reflection is needed, right? And another reason why the Queen of Wands is in reverse, and it's understandable, is the Four of Swords is in reverse. And it's being clarified by leadership, right? And that leaders get weary, y'all. Like when you trying to lead your family or you trying to lead yourself in the right way or lead others that may be connected to you, it gets like this: exhaustion, burnout,
It's getting
deep
hard, Lord.
contemplation, stagnation, restlessness, stress, isolation, loneliness, delays, and cancellations, right? Fall in line with being a leader. It makes you weary. Like sometimes I'll be like, man, I'm not ready to do this today, right? And then God will say, my spirit will say, well, what you have, somebody needs. And I'll be like, man, don't nobody need me. And then I get to thinking and I get to connecting on an intuitive level. And then spirit reminds me, if 1,000 reject you, but one receive your message, then your job is done.
Finish.
And sometimes we got to really realize that. Again, stop looking for the level of agreement with everybody. Realize sometimes the duty and the purpose is to really reach one person. So in reaching one person, you could feel rejection from 100 other people. But if you reach that one person, right?
Okay.
And then last but not least, Two of Swords being justified by productivity, right? It's time to examine your productivity. So we have to make stern decisions, and we got to know when contemplating is getting in the way. Sometimes contemplating become procrastination. The Two of Swords is a tricky energy. So like, you got to strike forth, right? Two of Swords screams of avoidance. So it could be some things in your life that you need to attend to that you could be avoiding, right? So.
Okay. Now it's crazy because I normally don't really like picking from my What's the Tea deck because sometimes I feel like it can come off a little negative, right? But Spirit says pick from your What's the Tea deck, so we're gonna see what's the tea. And I picked 2 cards here, and it's
You
crazy.
picked the same card I
because
got.
when I picked,
That's the same card.
Okay.
Did you notice that?
yes.
Reflection and reflecting.
Okay, we got reflecting here. You could be really reflecting on life right now. I'm seeing someone's tapped in here. Someone's tuned in. You could be a person with locks in your hair. You could be a divine masculine, a man that I'm talking to.
And if you're not reflecting, Spirit says get the reflecting, right? That's how we grow, y'all, through reflection.
Okay. So we got reflecting. I don't know. I see somebody with a sound bowl. I see somebody with their leques on. I see someone that's really tapped in, tuned into spirit here. You know, you could be doing different practices. You can be really practicing mindfulness right now. And then we have dodging bullets. So, hello. Someone has dodged some bullets here. You guys are really dodging bullets. It says blocking negativity, escaping crazy people. And guess what? Protected by haters. And I know that sounds like a typo, but it's not. See, what happens is when people continue hating on you, all it does is it amps up your protection. God has to protect you even more because he knows what's trying to attack you.
Right.
And it said, Proverbs says the hex, the curse, it doesn't work unless you deserve it. Hello?
And God's
So the
strength is
weapons
made-
form, but they don't prosper.
Really, what you're saying is so real. You know, the Bible even said God's strength is made perfect in our weakness. So sometimes what your haters is doing is causing your protection to be at an all-time high.
You know, that's
so let them
real.
work.
Because think about it. How many of us, right? I want you guys to really sit here and think about this. How many of us right now, if you were not attacked by black magic, occults, if you weren't attacked by family members, if you weren't attacked by predators, how many of you guys would even have the knowledge that you have right now, right?
That's right.
It's like God had to give you a remembrance of your Akashic record, which you already have a knowing of inside of your blood, your DNA, and your makeup. God had to allow you to be able to remember who you are so that you can fight the shit that was coming against you, because these people really wanted to take down a king or a queen, because that's who you are here, right? Something about your royal bloodline. Your bloodline has been under attack forever. It's not just you. right? That's why your bloodline deals with addiction. That's why your bloodline deals with depression, anxiety, because people know who you are. Your bloodline is royal. You come from a different kind of bloodline, so the enemy is always after you, okay? But whoever you are, you've been dodging bullets here, okay? You know, and I'm talking about you've been dodging bullets because you've been like, know what, I'm gonna go home. You've been dodging bullets because you know what, I'm gonna be faithful. You know, you've been dodging bullets because you know what, I'm not gonna drink. You've been dodging bullets because you know what, I'm gonna do the right thing. You've been dodging bullets because you've been doing what's necessary here. Kudos to you, right? Okay, for being exactly what God wants you to do, right? And we got being true. Yeah, you're being true to self, to divinity. Okay, I am true to myself and others. I remove my mask and I stop creating illusions. I have confidence in who I am and I reveal the good in me. I do not need to hide or prove anything. I replace shame with power, love, and truth. So yeah, okay, you did some things in your past, right? It's not your fault that, you know, you were hyperly sexual because your uncle was touching on you. It's not your fault that, you know, you're hyperly sexual because the babysitter was touching you. And nobody wants to talk about the trauma the divine masculine goes through. Nobody thinks they get violated, right? You know, someone wants to know why you just can't stop being so promiscuous, but they don't understand what was happening to you, right? It was, you know, those kind of things, but you're being true to yourself. So regardless to what happened, you're living in your love and you're living in truth, because it's not your fault what happened to you, but it is your fault what happens going forward, right? So you're changing things so that you can be who you were destined to be. Your bloodline has been under attack for years, you know? You have the sins of your ancestors. It tells us in the Bible, right? So, you know, you've been fighting a battle that's been quite hard for some time, but I feel like right now you're dodging bullets here because of your choices, because of your decisions, because of the way you are perceiving the world.
We got the fool's energy out here upright. It's being justified by mystery. So I feel like your current energy is shrouded in mystery right now, right? It says new beginnings, possibilities, innocent, spontaneous optimism, trust in life, blind faith, adventure, opportunity. So easily, this fool's energy is like a newer version of you that I'm seeing, right? This is something that you could be moving in, and it's it's mysterious. You're shrouded in mystery. And I feel like that's a good place to be, because when you really, really look at past prophets of all denominations, right? At some point, they had to be shrouded in mystery, right? Every prophet that they refer to walked with an air of mystery. You know why? Because when you're dealing with an energy that encompasses the secrets of heaven, like many of your lives, many of our lives, you know, it says the believers are surrounded and followed by signs and wonders. That shrouds you in mystery. You understand? So as you begin to have Kundalini awakenings, as you begin to have ascensions, like the ascension of Isaiah, I'm feeling that, right? That's not in the Bible. That's in the Ethiopian Bible, right? But Isaiah went through an ascension, a lot like what we're going through now, right? A lot of us. So it's fool's energy, very mystery, right? Very much having a lot of people that say things like, that person was not raised like that. That person was not raised like that.
Who did he think he is?
That person is dealing with witchcraft. I want you to realize everybody that came into this world that made a difference spiritually, they were accused of witchery. You're on their best day, it was somebody calling them, you know, I often speak about Christ because of all people, Christ was labeled a false prophet the most. We talking about Yeshua, not the Jesus that they familiarize us with, but we talking about the Jesus, you know, the Jesus that was missing out the Bible when he left when he was like 13, showed back up when he was 30. Well, there was a lot that went on in between there, right? And they opted not to include that in the Bible. Why? Because it was shrouded in mystery. You know, the Ethiopian text holds 80-something books, right? And those books were far too mysterious for them to put it in the Bible. Okay. So just know, being shrouded in mystery is good. Right? right?
You know, it's crazy. I'm sitting here and you know what I'm picturing right now? There's a person in our energy, okay? And so many people want to count you out so bad. It's crazy. Like I'm seeing a person that you done been through the mud. I'm talking about the lowest of the lowest. I'm talking about you have had times where you literally had no material, but people are still envious of your spirit. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of how, you know, Rahab in the Bible, right? You know, no one would think that Rahab would be accepted in the kingdom, right? Because she was known to be a harlot, a prostitute, you know, different things like this. But you have to remember, even God used Rahab. Remember when Joseph and them were coming in and they needed a place to, Joshua, I'm sorry. When Joshua and the men were coming into the town and they needed somewhere to go, well, Rahab had to hide them so that they would not get unalived, right? And what did God do? He spared her and her family because she allowed them to come in and, you know, she loved them. You know, she worked with them.
She hid them.
She hid them, but you know, that was out of love, right? That was out of a love for a man's life, right? That was out of just being a human that was compassionate for the life of another individual. And I feel like this is you. I feel like people could have counted you out because of some of the things you've done around the town. You know, your name could have been put in some kind of dirt, but they don't understand, you know, where these things develop from, right? See, I remember me, I had a problem with lying all the time, but I didn't realize until I became grown and I went on my healing journey. The reason why I lied so much is because my parent was so strict that I couldn't do anything. So I had to make up stories for everything. So that became my life and just my way. You know, I didn't realize that, you know, I don't have to be this way.
And it's inherent. Lying is an inherent trait. Like, if you lie a lot, chances are if I throw back in your bloodline, I can find a few liars because it becomes a comfortable environment, right? It's something that we learn, we covet.
Because
right?
we run from the truth.
And it's hard to accept the truth until you can vindicate yourself. Long as you look for vindication and validation outside of yourself, it becomes hard to really accept the truth of who you are. So a lie becomes sufficient. You know, a person like, well, I'd rather just lie. And back to Rahab, you know what Rahab did? Rahab hid Joshua away. And that wasn't, you know, that wasn't agreeable. Like when she did that, I'm sure people in the town was like, that ain't the right move to do. But Rahab, she knew better. So I wanted to clear that. And then we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse to the transformation. And anytime you're transforming, I want you to really understand it's never going to be a place where you feel like you on solid ground because things are moving. There's a lot of moving pieces involved in transformation, right? So your Two of Pentacles slightly off, you know. You will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. And this speaks volumes of what's going on in this energy. Somebody just becoming a newer version of yourself. So things could be feeling like a little topsy-turvy, but it really doesn't matter. Don't worry about that. And then we got the last energy is we got the Hangman, and that's being justified by luck in reverse. And you're right. There's no luck with this Hangman. This is divine timing. When you make, in this Hangman energy, you have pause, surrender, letting go, new perspective, enlightenment. Enlightenment is what I want to focus on. When you become enlightened and things begin to fall in place, you know what a lot of people on the outskirts say? You have good luck. That person lucky. They just have good luck. But Spirit says it's not a matter of luck. It's a matter of divine timing. There's no such thing as luck.
Nope.
God in there. So at the beginning of this is the arcana of the Fool, and at the end of this is the major arcana of the Hangman. So I feel like somebody, you seriously on the right direction. I know things might seem like a little shaky, and maybe you feel like you in the realms of the unknown sometime, but a decision has been made with the hangman. It's divine timing. And, you got upright fool's energy, so you're shrouded in mystery. So when people get to talking, learn to expect it. Like, be one of those people that when you feel it, because sometimes you don't hear the room and you feel it. A lot of haters, thank you, Spirit, they'll take aim at you on social media indirectly, right? So you might be going to social media and you might really feel the energy sliding out at you, right? People coming at you from this direction, that direction. They don't understand who you are. You see little stuff, people doing this, that, and the third. Disrespected. It's all a part of transformation.
It's all about your energy. That's a psycho. We got a psychopath on the loose.
We didn't come here to stay the same, y'all. We didn't come here to stay the same. We came here to evolve. We came here to lose some. We came here to gain some. Some people, they want you to be stuck with them all the way through. They don't want to change. So when you begin to change, they pose a question where you acting funny or you over there. But that's what we came here to. I came here to act funny. I came here to become different. I didn't come here to not live out my purpose. I came here to reach my purpose. So if that means that it's taking me away from some things and I'm being accused of acting funny and all that, well, I guess I just had to be acting funny then,
You heard me. Joy. Like a child, I discovered joy in the simplicity of life. Happiness lies in magical moments, not in the material. Even the smallest joy is a great source of light, okay? Joy, be happy, Don't be one of those miserable people that claim, you this and you that, but you sit around in the background on a social app with no life and you worry about people that aren't worried about you, right? Find joy, okay? Right? Find joy. That's what you have to find here.
Somebody's name is Joy.
Okay?
There you go. You came out.
Okay?
Y'all
There you
just
go.
says count it all joy.
Look, Joy, someone could be looking you up here. Okay? Someone could be looking you up, Joy.
Count it
researching
all, Joy.
you, studying you, getting info. I don't know. I feel like if I be honest with you, I don't know if you're already in a relationship, but this is for somebody, and I feel like it's for you. Somebody is like trying to find you. Like, like someone's trying to find you again. I don't know if you went somewhere and you ran. You know how you meet somebody, you have a cute little conversation, and it be like, the energy be real good, and then you gone. And you be like, dang, I wonder where that person at. And then you got people that get on the internet, and they be like, I'm trying to find this person. I met them in Georgia, right? Something like that. I don't know, okay? They're watching you here. Someone's looking you up.
Hey, Spirit say, there will be rain.
Hey, there will be pain. Troubles will come.
Yes, they will.
Count it on joy.
Hey.
Okay.
Count it all joy. Can't believe the way you are. It's anyone to call it all. Friends say treat me like dirt. I remember that song.
What happened to better or for worse? I need answers. Can you tell me? Too much pressure.
Joy, Joy done sent that. She done came and took over our live real quick. Get out of here, Joy. You done took over our live real quick. Hey, look here.
Okay.
I got some beautiful stuff right here, right? So,
Okay.
somebody, you got a relationship coming in, right? 6 of Swords to the 2 of Cups. Communication, right? 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So you know what that's telling me? As soon as you stop investing in what holds you up, as soon as you stop investing in people, places, and things that don't deserve your investment, you got a 2 of Cups coming in. First, you got a 6 of Swords, right? But it's going to require you to stop investing in what's not working for you. If we sit there and keep investing in something that's working against us, we making it stronger. People, places, or things. I feel like with the Six of Swords to the communication, right? I'm telling you, it's a new day, right? Six of Swords to the Two of Cups is somebody headed right into some sort of divine union, right? Could be a partnership, a better relationship with God. Six of Swords is calmer waters, right? Things are going to be a lot stiller in this relationship.
Okay.
Maybe you headed towards a relationship, or maybe you found it already, where the communication is key. I can tell you personally, I don't want to be in no relationship where the communication is not thorough. I've learned from that. Many of us have learned from that. If you with anything or connected to anybody and the communication is off, it's a need to establish that first before you even move anywhere, because you can't move forward with a lack of communication.
Yo, Chinese food is significant. Orange chicken.
Orange chicken.
Somebody eating Chinese food.
That's
for
what
lunch.
my mother loved, you know.
Orange chicken.
You
Hey,
know, mama.
Hey, mama.
I used to say, my mother say, go get me some General Tso's orange chicken.
I just smelt it.
She loved General
Okay,
Tso's
or I don't
orange
know,
chicken.
somebody plan on getting that for dinner or something like that.
Yeah, this Seven of Pentacles in reverse, lack of long-term vision. It's time for us to stop settling, y'all. We ain't got to deal with nothing that if we ain't got to invest in nothing that ain't investing back in us. We already did all that, right? And don't feel no certain type of way about it, because it's either you move forward or you go backwards, right? It's all the twos out here, y'all. We got the Two of Pentacles out here, the Two of Cups,
I can smell your breath,
the
y'all.
Two of Coins. We got everything out here for you, right? So
She said she had Chinese food last night. I said I smell your breath.
you had Chinese food last
I
night.
smell it.
What you had, shrimp fried rice or something? Listen, I'm trying to tell you, Spirit is wanting us to stop investing in stuff that's holding us up, y'all, because we never gonna reach Six of Swords if we reaching back. You can't go forward reaching back. You know, I was walking, I got a buddy up the street. It's an all-white rabbit, right? Every time I go by, we be communicating, right? And I wanted to say this. You can't chase two rabbits. You don't get one. You're not gonna get either one. Imagine chasing two rabbits, meaning chasing a better version of you, but clinging to a old version of you. That's chasing two rabbits. You're not gonna get one. You gotta determine, I'm gonna invest in chasing this rabbit to the right, the better version of myself. I'm gonna go after that. Go after that rabbit and let the other ones be where it is.
Okay. And I love this because next we have learn from life. Okay.
That's
So,
what we're saying.
you know, that's what's happening right now. We're learning from life, okay? Life's experiences. What better lessons than life? What better way to have a true story, a true testimony than to be tests throughout life, right? You know, I love this. You know, you could be reading a new book right now. You could be needing to pick up a new book, okay? Something about that,
More purple.
okay? Yeah, purple's very significant here.
Purple is a sign of a royal bloodline.
For sure. What do you want, Yasin? What you gonna talk about, Yasin? Nothing. You gonna get on here. We gonna put you on here. You gonna sit there and stare in our face. Okay? Learn from life. We got family ties coming out here for you. Number 1441. 1441 could be significant. This could be your address.
41. Somebody could be 41. 41 years
Someone
old.
could definitely be 41 years old. You could have a 14-year-old child. You could be 22 years old. Okay? Right? Let's see. Family ties, connections, okay? Friendships, romantic relationships, and family ties. Remember I told you guys there's a lot of us, you know, God is putting together divine relationships, and it's not all about lovers. I'm talking about, soul tribe energy. We're coming together, okay? It takes it takes a village, right? We know that. It takes a village, and I feel like the village is coming back together here. How do you move forward towards your life's true calling? Do what makes you happy. Your enthusiasm is what keeps you going. Follow your interests if it's plagued by something. Following these routes will help you discover your life's purpose. And then we have acceleration here for you as well. What did I do with it? Right here. Acceleration. Speed up and chase the results you want. So if you want something, you better go get it.
Dream chaser.
Hello?
Keep chasing.
Hey,
Gonna turn into your shine. Be patient.
I fly. You know what I just heard? I fly like paper, get high like trains. If you catch me on the border, I got visas in my name. If you catch me around here, I make them all day. I get one down in a second if you wait. Sometimes I think sitting on planes. MIA could be significant. You could be MIA from somebody. You could be hiding out from someone. Someone changed their phone number. I don't know if you moved. I feel like someone literally did a whole non-contact. This could be a restraining order. Someone has a restraining order on someone. Okay?
Dream chaser. Keep chasing.
That's crazy. So then I have what else did I have? Oh, that's all I had.
I got a 3 of Pentacles over here, and it's been clarified by observation. And I love this. I'm gonna show you why. The 3 of Pentacles being justified by observation, it screams of Baltimore doula business flourishing.
What's up, family?
What's up, family?
I knew Joy was our family.
Pen this here. 3 of Pentacles to the observation. You're working with, your teamwork is with higher level energies. Now, a lot of people don't resonate with the readings when they go this direction because some people, they not really tapped into that understanding. So I'm trying to make it plain. But the 3 of Pentacles is you working with your spirit team, higher forms of energy, ancestral energies, all of that, right? Teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something, skills, security, long-term goals and rewards, observation. So I feel like it's you moving into the energy of less concentration on moving things into 3D by your own power and beginning to understand that, spirit is greater. This is what I feel. Right? I feel like because I remember me as I became more observant, I became less hands-on and more observant. Like when I began to grow in the spirit realm, I began to understand, let me not lean to my understanding first. But then I began to realize like most of the things that I need done require prayer. They require me to honor my ancestors. They require different things. They didn't require my physical strength and know-how. It required a form of teamwork. And then I know that to be true because your 3 of Pentacles to the observation, it has your 5 of Wands in reverse and the 5 of Swords in reverse. This is rumors and this is fights and confusion, all in reverse. That's what these 2 cards represent. Fights, confusion, lies, rumors, malarkey, all these type of things that be pit against you. Well, your 3 of Pentacles is putting it in reverse. I find that to be a good energy, right? Because how many people, that's their main hang up, like what people got to say about them, right? Some people can't even move beyond that. They'd have a good stride. It's like when the Bible say you did run well, who did hinder you, right? It's like that kind of energy when the Bible say, you did run well, who did hinder you, right? So I feel like somebody you moving above that, and it's good. Like you're not letting people stand in your way anymore. Maybe people fighting around you. I'm saying somebody definitely fighting, right? So somebody definitely could have been fighting, and maybe it has something to do with your growth. I'm also hearing a stone that the builder refused. So maybe you were a person, you were vital, and people took you for granted. And now that you gone and you removed your energy, it's causing fights. It's causing, I could easily see that.
What's up, Divine Goddess? Good morning. Yoga. I don't know if you're a yoga instructor. You could be doing more exercise now. You could be getting more fit, more active. Someone's losing weight. You look good, girl. Boy. Somebody. Okay. You could have lost over 60 pounds. It could have been a massive weight loss. I'm seeing someone where you have done a drastic transformation. Kudos to you.
Pauline,
Okay.
Lolita. I'm hearing Pauline, Lolita, and Isabel. And I'm hearing Joy. Come on.
And pain.
Come
Hey.
on.
Sunshine. Hey. And rain.
And
Hey.
got sugar,
Joy. Hey. Pump it up.
Hey.
And rain. Hey.
Sunshine.
And pain.
Okay.
Hey. Okay.
I came through. Now listen to me, Robin.
Go ahead, Empress. That's what's up. I'm actually, to be honest with you guys, I'm probably down 100 pounds. I had went through a very terrible time. I had gained 100 pounds out of nowhere. I had never been that big. And then, thank the Lord, I was
Was that Empress B?
47 pounds down.
And I just was like, when I seen her, I was just like, she on a journey. I said those. I was like, yeah.
He said,
like,
wife, we need to reach out. I said, okay. All right, husband.
I did though. I really saw you on the strong.
You did. And that's good. I'm so proud of you, okay? Period. Hey. Okay. That's good. Yeah, I lost 100 pounds naturally. Actually, it's probably like 98. Almost 100. But yeah, so still working on that. You guys probably can, you'll be seeing my journey throughout as I go. Actually, I'm about to be documenting something for you weight loss girlies. I got something exciting for you guys coming up. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned.
I'm hearing Corey, Gerard, and Demetrius.
You are seeing this situation accurately. I heard Dominic, Marquita, and Talia. Okay? We got Horus coming out here. That's a very powerful energy.
Horus.
Okay? Something about the eye, the seeing all eyes. Something about your eyes, your Ajna chakra, your third eye chakra. You can see. Okay, something about that.
You know what? It's Horus is Egyptian energy. And you know what's crazy?
Royal blood.
I was reading something. Yeah, somebody, you definitely, it's purple right here too. Like, it's something about Egypt here.
Oh,
right?
sure.
And guess what? I was reading something and they posed a question. And it made me think, right? How we so connected to these ancient bloodlines, right? And how they try to convince us over here in the West that Rome took Christianity to Africa and stuff like that. But it's actually the other way around. Ethiopian hold the text. Ethiopia hold the oldest Bible known to man. And one of the reasons why Ethiopia holds the oldest text is because the last place that God told Jesus to flee from Pharaoh, he told Jesus' mother, take the boy and go to Egypt. Then after that, he was gone.
That's right.
So needless to say, if he went to Egypt, the faith would have spread through Africa first before it got to Rome. Because, we deal with the Christianity of your Bible, that was established by Rome.
Pisces Oracle, our Cash App is on our page if you'd like to make a donation. We appreciate it. It does, so anybody, if you would like to support our channel, all of our information is on our page. It does help us come back with more content like this. Okay? So if
it's big purple out here everywhere beams. That's beams. Beams is purple on this board. Everywhere I'm looking is purple.
Yeah, Roy, look, even the yoga instructor.
The yoga instructor,
and
purple.
I remember I was saying something about somebody's ajna.
Purple.
Yeah, everything's purple. Real royal. Real royal, I mean, but what would you expect to be other than royal blood? You come from royalty, right? The divine, the creator, right? That's royalty, okay? So we got go with the flow here for you. Just go with the flow, right? You could literally just be needing to go with the flow. Like, you know how sometimes we love to control shit. We're human. We love to be in control of everything. Well, Spirit is saying this time, just go with the flow. You never know where the flow can take you because the flow is divine, right? Something about that, you know? Okay? There could be someone on a canoe. You could own a canoe, a boat. Okay, I just seen something about lightning. I don't know if someone's expecting thunderstorms in their area today.
Thunderstorms in your region.
I just seen thunderstorms or something like that. Let me know if or lightning or something.
I just heard a collect call. I just heard somebody.
Hey, Enrique, John.
I actually heard Fulton County Correctional Facilities. Like I'm literally hearing a phone,
jail call.
I'm hearing somebody
collect call.
receiving a collect call. Like
you have a call from this is GTL, ain't that what it called? You have a collect call from GTL.
Call from certain in Fulton County. Like I don't know what Fulton County is, and I don't know where Fulton County is.
Okay.
All I know is I just heard Fulton County.
I heard Orange County. You could live in Orange County. Okay. Something very significant about the triad. You could live in Tidewater.
Lorenzo could be significant.
Okay. Let's see. All right, we got change and progress coming out. Okay, so we already know what that is. We know what's happening. Things are changing or things are progressing because of the steps that we're taking, and that's just what it is. Okay, so I'm gonna get one more. We get out of here. Yeah, I gotta do my son's hair.
Before we jank, I got justice in reverse, unfairness, lack of accountability, guilt, dishonesty in reverse. Okay, 10 of swords in reverse. Can get worse, only upwards, recovery, generation, healing, resisting the inevitable, learning lessons to the world. So I feel like easily, all that unfairness that you've been experiencing is at a point where that can be over, right? That can be over. If you can step into the version of yourself that you feel spirit urging you into, I feel like the unfairness, it is no lack of accountability in that energy, because that's what gets us there, the ability to take accountability, right? And then you got 10 of swords in reverse, so this screams a resiliency, where it could have been a plot to off you, spiritually, physically, you know. Sometimes unaliving is more spiritual. So it's could have easily been somebody out trying to put you under spiritual attack. It's in reverse. This card says intuition. So intuitively, you could be really feeling what I'm saying and knowing it to be true. Last is being clarified by the world. So what I want to say is all those things, they work in our favor. That's what the world consists of.
I'm talking to the man in the mirror.
This card right here is good, bad, ugly, and everything in between. But you know how they say, I'm going to tell you what this card reads out the Bible. What the devil meant for bad works out for the good for those that love God and are called according to his purpose. The world.
Come on now.
That's that energy. Because like in the world card, it's a lot of ups and downs. There's a lot of things that we might not understand. It's a lot of things that seem to derail us. There's a lot of things that came to take you out. But if you find yourself on the other side of that energy, 6 of swords, then you know it to be true.
Okay.
All right, tribe.
And that was your message.
Accept or reject it.
Accept or reject it. But keep your spirit protected.
That's right.
Okay? We love you guys so much. We thank you guys so much for all of your support, all of your love, your spiritual donations, booking personal readings. Look, we got some readings open today. I believe we have 2 spots open today. So if you are interested in booking a personal reading with us, our readings are free. We just ask for a donation for our time, right?
We host the meetings are held via Zoom.
Yes,
So they're
40
only
minutes.
40-minute sessions.
They're really good. They really help people. We get a lot of positive feedback from our personal sessions.
100% resonation rate.
Yeah, not always tarot. Some people just want life coaching. Some people have different things. So we do a lot of different things. If you would like to get on our schedule, make sure you guys hit us up. Thank you for all of your energy and time. We'll be back this afternoon. I gotta go twist up some locks real quick for my young bull, and we'll be back.
God bless you.
Pudding, let's go. Let's go.